in the second week when I in this recovery period, my pain got better, a lot better. But sometimes I have this knot on my lower back. It's like this. It's just one point of ache. It's very 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 slight pain, but it's quite annoying. It's not supposed to be there, I think so. Yeah, and it's just, I think it's not supposed to be there, but when I texted you, like, my pain is gone, but there's a knot there. So, what can I do to get rid of it? And then you mentioned to me that there's no actual knot there. So maybe it's just in my mind. And now, maybe 2 weeks after, 2 or 3 weeks after, it's really just in the mind. Because as we speak now, the knot is totally gone. Like,
Yeah.
it's gone, no longer there.
Okay, good. Well, maybe we have to clarify a bit, just in case people think that the knot is psychological. Okay, so the knot is not psychological. Yeah, you do feel like there is a knot there, and the perception of the knot is really real, right? It just feels like something in that area is wrong, and it's just
Stuck there, yeah.
stuck there. It's not working well and stuff like that. And I think that's a very normal experience, or I think a normal experience people with chronic pain have. They feel like their spine is like out of place, or they feel like they can't do something. If not, like their bone is gonna break, or they feel like something is slipping in and out. Like those are examples of experiences that people have when they live with chronic pain. And the sensation is, the perception that you have is real. Your experience is real. You feel like there's a knot there, and that is real. So it's not like you imagine that there is something there. Okay, so the perception is real, but I guess that perception or the experience of the knot doesn't actually mean that you have an actual physical knot there. And I think likewise for people who feel like their spine is out of place, or like something is just out of alignment and things like that. That sensation of being out of alignment doesn't mean that the spine is actually out of alignment. I think good examples are, sometimes you feel like there is a mosquito or like an ant on your leg, and then you start to like fiddle
Yes.
around with it, and then you just look at it and there is nothing there. So I think that's a thing that most people with chronic pain suffer with, in terms of being able to be aware of what are experiences that are true versus experiences that are not true. But that's amazing. I think like the way that you manage to overcome your symptoms are really, really good. Especially what happened this week. You want to talk about the mysterious knot this week?
Okay. Actually, this week I was under a lot of stress at work. Okay, last week the knot didn't appear at all because I was like, I was not in a stress period, So this week I was really stressed because of work, and the knot actually appeared again.
Yep.
And
When that happened, sorry, I'm going to just quickly interrupt you for a bit. When the knot reappeared, right, do you feel like it's relaxed? Oh no, my back is screwed again. I'm back to where I was before I started recovery. Because that's what most people would think when they feel. Do you think that way?
Yeah, when the knot came back, I was a bit shocked. Like, hey, I thought I'd gotten better, but how come my back hurts again? Where is knot coming from? I didn't do any drawing this week because I was really caught up at work, and then the knot appeared. So I was already stressed, and then now this pain comes back, this knot comes back. I'm even more stressed, and I was thinking like, it cannot be. Why is my back pain back again? I mean, the treatment doesn't work, So I texted you, and then it makes me, I actually took myself back, and it makes me think back of what I've done this week, that maybe I did something to strain my back, but I really did not. So actually I recalled back the video you sent me during the first week of my treatment about this TEDx video about pain. Like pain doesn't mean this damage or this tissue damage. And then it makes me think a lot though. Like it could be the stress that I'm going through this week that makes this not come back. Yeah.
Yeah, that does answer my question. Yeah, what do you do about it on that night when the knot resurfaced after you figure that out? After you figure out that it might not be that you are back to before, it might not be that you're injured, or it might not be that you're damaged. What do you do after that?
Actually, went for a walk. Just to calm myself out. Went for a walk, relax, watch some videos, and try to get myself, get my mind to calm down, get out of the stress mode, and mysteriously it disappeared. That not disappeared. So I figured out, okay, this is nothing to do with what inside. There's no actual knot in my body. That's what, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. That's a perfect experience. I think you have to experience it for yourself. I mean, I could tell you that the knot is not actually there. It's most likely, as a outcome, or the experience is, probably because of stress, chronic pain, poor sleep. There's just a whole bunch of contributors that can aggravate or to kind of contribute to your symptom experience. And I guess, like, for your own, what you had this week, you kind of experienced firsthand yourself that the knot is not real. You can make it go away if you can change how your state of mind is. You can change like how your well-being is, right? So a lot of people forget that when you have chronic pain, it's not just the physical part, and it's also not just the mental part, right? It's like a multiple, just a lot of things, a lot of factors goes into consideration to contribute to that. And I'm guessing a lot of people in this period would have the same experience as you.
Yes, that's
because,
true.
like because of the circuit breaker COVID-19, people who used to exercise might not be able to exercise anymore. So there's that pent up frustration, and then you're probably stuck at home with family, kids, and you can't like be stressed, right? Because you can't have like,
Yes,
okay, I'm just going to take 30 minutes out. Yeah, and and to some extent maybe you're in the same. I mean, not the same identical, but similar point where you are at work technically, and not as stressful, and you decide to leave for a walk and try to hit the reset button, and in doing so you can yeah, exactly, you make it go away without having to pay $1, right?
Right.
Just without spending money, you manage to cure yourself.